Then, the high, thin air of the Altai, where the wind has teeth and the snow forgets to melt. Their lives a small grey ghost, no larger than a child's winter boot, 3 kilograms of fur and bone, yet carrying the weight of an entire silence. The locals call it manul. The world, when it remembers it all, calls it Pallas's cat. And I call it the last creature on earth who still looks at us without hatred. He does not cry out, he does not plead. When the steppes turn poisonous and the pikas fall like poisoned rain, he simply stops appearing on the ridges at dawn. 1 year, 30 shadows against the frost. The next 12, then 3, then none. That is how he says goodbye. A mother will drag herself across a valley of death to bring one scrap of meat to the burrow. She will find her kittens stiff, their bellies swollen from hunger, their eyes already filmed with the patience of the dead. She will carry the smallest one in her mouth, lay it gently on the threshold, as though the morning might still change its mind, and sit beside it until the stars wheel overhead. When the sun rises, she is gone, and the burrow stays empty forever. In Mongolia, the law still shrugs and says a man may take a manul for household needs. In China, the new wind turbines rise like white guillotines across the grasslands that once belonged only to wind and cats, and under the turning blades lie flattened dens and tiny perfect skeletons wearing expressions of eternal mild surprise. I have watched the film 100 times and still cannot breathe when she places the kitten down. It is not drama, it is evidence. Yet the story is not finished. There are still people, quiet, stubborn people, who set camera traps in the dark, who teach herders that a living manul photographed by tourists is worth more than a dead one sewn into a coat, who fight paperwork and politicians and despair so that one more litter might see spring. We are running out of time, but we are not out of chances. If you have ever smiled at a photograph of a flat-faced, furious-looking cat and thought, what a character, remember this. That character is trusting you. He has no voice but those ancient amber eyes, no weapon but the belief, absurd, unshakable, that we might yet choose mercy. Do not let the silence win. Somewhere out there, right now, a mother manul is licking the frost from her last surviving kitten's ears, whispering without sound, "Stay with me a little longer. They are coming. I still believe they are coming."